This is our small attempt at immortal poetry, which will take its place among the greats, I'm sure. But we thought that there's this thing called Facebook. You all know Facebook. I use it every day, and so we thought that we would update Tony's Facebook page, or let's be honest now. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. The Facebook's a great way to talk and reveal. The Facebook's a great way to talk and reveal when you want folks to know your magnetic appeal. Deleted from Tony's homepage that Anne may not know when to him she engaged.
For instance, at 4, not long out of the womb, we allowed him to choose how to paint his new room. But the color he chose wasn't so kind. He wanted all black and wouldn't change his mind.
We have pictures to add of him singing along. Miss America's his favorite song. He went through all verses and missed not a word. In the bathtub he to be sure that we heard.
And then there's the profile. His profile is shaped by his cousins and sibs who took the first line in raising this kid. They critique and suggest that our parenting mode needed a reboot, perhaps some new code.
But you get the hip language going. We were struggling with this. But the Saudeks, you know, to be perfectly clear, come in bunches with numbers that sometimes cause fear. There'll be emails and twits. Keep your iPhone a-buzzing from the sisters and cousins, and don't forget cousins.
Sisters and aunts, yeah. Well, at the McDonough debating with Ryan and Dave, they were so erudite, other teams would just cave. But his laugh was the trademark that really stood out, at a volume to drown out the other guy's shout.
To his friends list, we'd add his 2 surrogate brothers, Kellum and Adam, and multiple others. Then the KSG whizzes, who forgot there's a tide, caused a 6-hour beaching till home they could ride.
Well, in writing his profile, let's be honest now, Anne, he was not the conventional Harvard grad man. Though you may not have known it, here's a bit of a bummer. Tony does his own thing and marches to his own drummer.
He could have played lax, but all the others did that. So he chose the pole vault, where you land with a splat.
On a mat.
We're editing. We're out doing Dr. Seuss.
Then he and Mike Lara, hardly breaking a sweat, set the Wesleyan record that's not beaten yet.
Yeah.
Wait. Full disclosure, Wesleyan discontinued the sport.
In El Salvador, Tony stood out as a gringo, the Blanco among all the browns in their lingo. He made muchos amigos among Salvador farmers and hated to leave them for Harvard's slick charmers.
But we all know his first love was Bernie, his truck, with his full resume on the back window stuck. From Jerry Garcia, when he bonded with Caro, to the Kennedy School and Oscar Romero.
And Tony had girlfriends, so none of them stuck, because they only wanted, none of them took, because they only wanted his Paul Newman looks. So when Ann came along, we were totally taken, hoping that for this classmate, his heart would be breaking.
I wasn't so subtle. Couldn't keep shut my peeper. So I told him right out that Ann was the keeper. He seemed to agree, but played cards close to chest. He acted like he, not his parents, knew best.
When he told us the news only last New Year's Eve, with Christie's and Frisch's, we could hardly believe. On the Capitol steps, he had popped her the question. She accepted, and that surely helped our digestion.
So, Tony, write in your Facebook your joys and your sorrows, knowing that you will have many tomorrows. At the wedding, the beautiful bowline you'll tie, adding Ann to your status, well, you're one lucky guy.
And in true Saudek fashion, where the numbers keep growing, we're welcoming Ann with our love overflowing. From Gigi, as numero uno in line, Ann will become the esteemed 49.